dinners. I know what you like. Long strokes, deep strokes. I know what you like. I know what you like. I know what you like. Come fuck with me. See what this life like. I know what you like. I know what you like. Come fuck with me. See what this life like.
The other day, saying that we gon' win. We gon' win hard. Said nigga 10 days. I said nigga I'm with it, nigga. Whatever we do, nigga, just ball. I'll be up early, trying to get a face. A nigga got talent, trying to turn it to a feat. A note to myself, trying to be all I can be. 10 toes down, I be standing on my feet. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball. What up? From a man saying get your mail on. The money ain't falling, I don't check my cell phone. I'll be out here hustling, trying to get them bills gone. Be dirt by myself, y'all be getting y'all tail home. That's an easy way to be getting a headstone. Fuck a bitch, I'll be out here getting my bread on it. The money gone, she be the fuck gone with it. That's why I'm persistent. Focus on big in my business, I got no attention to get thrown on by these bitches. It ain't happened once, it'll never happen again. And if we break up, it'll never happen again. They don't make it up, I'm just trying to make up my bucks. I be looking different. When you look at the tenant bucks, they might not come up. I was used to catching that bus, now when I pull up, it's something looking robust in the titty bar. Rose bottles, litty it up. Early, trying to get a face. A nigga got talent, trying to turn it to a feat. A note to myself, trying to be all I can be. 10 toes down, I be standing on my feet. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball. Hey, they want me to be Cam, to be down and out. But I be rocking chains that be drowning out. I be running through the bag, you running your mouth. I got gold in my mouth like I came from the south. If it's coming through my mouth, then I'm living that shit. Ain't nothing like these rappers ain't making them shit. Also on the ground, they making the list. I'm Ray Rider jumping on dicks. I be getting cheese, can't feel in my wallet. I'm the king of the biggies like Christopher Wallace. You ain't down with the gang, can't sit in the office. That's why you tryna block my shine like you Ben Wallace. This shit ain't nothing new, it happens so often. Hating on a nigga moving, that's where you done lost me. Don't ever try to play me like I'm missing soft. I keep a 40 with a 30, I'm feeling so lost. Trying to get a face. A nigga got talent, trying to turn it to a feat. A note to myself, trying to be all I can be. 10 toes down, I be standing on my feet. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball. Nigga just ball.
Cool fan music group.
What's the business? We back on BBG Radio, and my bro Royce Fan in here. That's who you just heard off his new EP, Medicine.
Yeah,
you know we about to get into. Oh, look who decided to join us. You know, look who decided to join us. We got our hustle. What's going on, my brother?
What's the business?
What's up? You had to get in that paintball war. You know what's going on with you? You late? You tardy.
Hey man, there's traffic out here, man.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. Well, again, we got our bro, Add Me Up gang member, solo artist, you know, Detroit player, Detroit Biggie. Do you still go by that, or did you retire?
Yeah, man.
Okay, the original Detroit Biggie. We got Royce Fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? Tell the people about yourself.
Royce Fan, man, from Detroit. Been grinding a long time. My new tape, Medicine, is out, man. Go check them D Players balls out too, man. Follow me at Notorious Fan on Instagram.
Okay, where can we find your music? Like, where can we find your music?
My music on Tidal, iTunes, Spotify, everything, Shotcon, whatever. iHeartRate Music, whatever. Just Google it. You
Just
can find
Googling,
me.
you can find-
ROYCE.
So you Googleable? You Googleable, huh?
Yeah, you can find me.
You
on
Googleable.
Googleable. Yeah. Googleable. Yeah.
Question, man, like, okay, medicine, interesting thing. You said, man, I heard it. Nice tape, by the way.
Appreciate
nice
it.
tape. I heard it. I got to check out your music, and I was wondering, how did you come up with the EP? Like, what was the mindset behind that project?
Medicine, man. At the time, just going through a lot of different shit, life trial, tribulations, adversities. Basically, man, the concept of medicine is, man, like 99% of my problems would probably be like money. So, I said money is our medicine. Like, shit be better with money. You get to do more things in life. You get to experience more. You don't have too many stresses.
Okay, interesting. Well, with that being said, is what, 7 songs on the project, right?
7 songs.
Out them 7 songs, what is your favorite song off there and why?
My favorite song on there probably would be Down and Depressed. That's my favorite song.
Okay, Down and Depressed. Let's touch on that.
Down
What
and
was the mind frame behind that? Was you really down and depressed? Your girl broke up with you? You lost your dog? Like, why was you down and depressed?
Well, first, I said they want to see me down and depressed. Most people, they don't want to see you shine when you grind, and people try to pull you down. They try to do bull crap, so that's the whole concept of down and depressed. Like, people want to see you down and depressed, but they can't stop what God got for you, so basically it.
Okay, on this project, do you plan on shooting videos, or what's gonna be the next video you gonna shoot?
Yeah, I'm shooting videos. My first video gonna be the intro of Medicine with Ace. So.
Okay, Ace. Add Me Up Gang Ace, right?
Yeah, Add Me Up
Okay,
Gang
shout
Ace.
out to Add Me Up Gang Ace,
Yeah.
in the building, A-Mug. Now, for the people who don't know, he is actually the CEO of his corporation, Cool Fan Music Group. How long has that been up and running and established?
Cool Fan Music Group?
Yes.
Since 2011.
Do you have any artists signed to you, or?
Not officially signed paperwork, but I'm working with my nephew. He got something coming. My man's YC too, so.
Okay. And he was also on the tape.
Yeah, he's
that
on Medicine.
ownership.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. I like that record a lot. Now, another question that people want to know is, now we see you affiliated with Add Me Up Gang. How did that group come about? Who's the members, and how was that formed? Like, give us some background on that.
Add Me Up Gang, man, was formed by Cartier Tay, Our Hustle, Royce Fan. Then later came Stack B and Ace, man. Add Me Up Gang came really by some rap niggas that started this shit. Got it to the group of rap dudes. They was mad at a group of guys. Our Hustle, Cartier Tay, Royce Fan coming together. They said, this and that about us, and Our Hustle came up with the Add Me Up Gang because, he had to flex on a rap cat. He remained nameless, but he did a video putting his jewelry on there and stuff and money, and people said certain things about the Add Me Up Gang, like we wasn't on our grind and making chips. So Add Me Up Gang.
So
and
when
another nigga said Add Me Up Now. I want to hear that shit.
Well, when was this? When was it? Oh yeah, shout out to Ace Envy. That's another member.
Oh yeah,
Add Me
yeah.
Up Gang.
Shout
Shout out to Ace Envy.
Newly member.
Yeah, new member, new acquisition. Okay, when was Add Me Up Gang actually started and established? What year you will
Say
say?
2014.
Okay,
2014. Like,
2014.
what was that?
Changed my life forever.
2014, the summer. That's when it started.
Okay, like, let me ask you a couple of questions. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this, because I told the people that that's my bro, but I ain't gonna go light. We gonna really get the answers that people want to know.
Yep.
So as far as Add Me Up Gang, when can we be expecting a project, or when can we be expecting some material from the group? We done seen you work with various other artists, but people want to know, when is the tape gonna come, or when is project gonna come? We know y'all have records.
We working on an EP right now, so that's what we gonna do. EP, we gonna pass them out. We gonna shock the world.
Okay.
You'll hear some of this music, man. It's a good collection, a cohesive group. Everybody got their own style, do their own thing, but we gonna put it together and they go see.
Okay, now another question I wanted to get into. Aside, we're gonna put that conversation aside. We're gonna go back to that. Now another question I had was do you plan on shooting videos? Or what's the next video or what's the next move?
Like I said, next video is gonna be Medicine and Young King featuring Amy Up Gang. Shout out Stack B, Cartier Tay. Go shoot that video too. That's gonna be tight. I got a lot of visions in my head too. I'm gonna plot in my head about that.
Okay, now for the the topic of the day is what do you believe prevents a lot of artists from making it to the next level? Now, from the past of me knowing you, like I've been knowing Royce for years. It's about going on 6 years? 6 years now. And he's always been an upstanding, solid dude. You know, he was doing our art showcases at first, and you know, we had him on our show previously. And I always thought he was a cool guy. I had a good vibe with him. Never had no issues or nothing like that. But one of the criticisms that I've heard from you about you then and now has been you make dope music. That ain't a criticism. They say you make good music. You're a great artist, but you don't shoot enough videos. You don't shoot enough visuals. That's been one of the knocks on you that I've heard. So what would your response be to that?
Yeah, I need to shoot more videos. That's no doubt.
He has he has all the talent in the world, but he don't shoot video and he lacks on promotion. What do you feel about to the people that says that? It's like a boxer. They got all the talent in the world but don't throw enough punches. Mm-hmm. And that's what I feel is the only knock on Royce fan. So do you agree with that analogy? Or?
Yeah, I agree with it. Do more videos. Be seen more. People like to see people, how they living, what they look like. But familiarity. I guess that's the word.
Yeah, the familiarity, of a person. I think also your music stands out. Like you are what I call a true artist. So what I would ask you is, what would you classify your music as? Because I wouldn't classify it. It's just you with a little West Coast sound, Detroit, flow. What would you classify your music as if you had to put it in a classification?
Shit, I don't know. I could do everything. I could do to the bars rap, to the auto-tune stuff. I don't know. I'm an artist. I could create all types of music, R&B. I really cool shit. 500 music.
Okay. And another thing is you was known. I believe you made your impact really on the scene. You was doing a lot of showcases, open mics. That's how you got started. You was like one of the premier guys in the underground circle. Because when I came and I burst on the scene at first, you was one of the top guys. Like you couldn't go nowhere in no show without seeing Royce Fan performing. So with that being said, is you still doing that? Are you still doing open mic showcases? We know you through your own at Pro Studio.
Yeah.
Is you gonna continue down that path, or is it you retiring that and you trying to go to another plateau?
I'm doing it all. I'm gonna do to the smaller stuff, to the bigger stuff. It's about being seen. People gotta see you, because you never know. It could be something small and you could gain a diehard fan versus doing something bigger. So I'm gonna do it all, but it's definitely time to take it to the next level.
Okay, now about the topic. I want to ask both of you, our hustle, you can chime in too. In your opinion, what keeps an artist from making it to that next level? Any one of y'all can answer.
Lack of faith, that's the start. Lack of faith, that's the start. A lot of artists, they don't make it to the next level because they want instant gratification. They want stuff to be overnight. Like a lot of people you see on TV, some of them might be overnight, but a lot of people that's in the game, this big artist, they've been working forever. Really,
well, they was overnight to you. A lot of them was working in the background before they. You know what I'm saying? When you research.
Yeah, a lot of artists been working, and that's what a lot of artists they get impatient. They want to see instant results.
What do you think, Hustle? What do you think?
I'm gonna say always the grind.
When you say the grind, what do you mean for those who don't know the grind? Because you being on Instagram all day posting or social media, that's grind to some people.
That's not
So
a grind.
what do you mean?
That's not a grind. You got to be out here in the people's face. They got to see that brand. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can post all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, people got thousands and thousands of followers and still can't bring 100 people to a show. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't do anything. You got to be out in the people's face. You got to grind that.
Do you guys believe in, could one be oversaturated?
I mean, you could.
Like the people see you too much?
No.
It's a possibility, but
because it's like, okay, like exotic dancers on Instagram, they have all the followers and they get thousands and thousands of likes, but they get mad when they don't make no money at the club. But I think, in my opinion, when you got all these followers, you should be able to bring out at least 10, 20 people.
But that's like music too. As far as a rapper, because you can sit up all day on the internet and post videos and songs, and you got a presence on there and you kick it with people. But in the presence of people, you don't have a presence. Like you got to be able to talk to people. You got to relate to them. You know, you got to make them comfortable. Get them familiar with you. Like strippers that don't make money in the club when they got all the followers, because they basing their fan base off of the internet. Internet is a good tool, but it's still not real, because you still have to walk up to people. Because actually, the girl who I was at the strip club last week, the girl who was the waitress, she got like 20K followers. I actually ran across her on Instagram. But, you know, she's somebody in that world, but she was just regular to us as a waitress in the strip club. So it's about making that presence. But sometimes people think like, oh, because I got this certain amount of followers that it's a presence. And it's not, because people don't pay attention to the internet like that.
Okay, now that we got...
It's two different things, too, if you think about it. I mean, just because you got 20,000 people following you on Instagram that says, yeah, I'll look at your titty pics, doesn't mean that that's 20,000 people that want to come out and see you at a club.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Now, that's cool, Dave.
But it's all about performance, too, though. You know? Yeah. It's about performance, because, I mean, the best money makers in the club are the ones that's sociable. Mm-hmm. They talk to people. They make people comfortable. They know exactly what to say. It's the same thing with rap. You got to perform. A lot of artists that sit up on the internet, they can't perform worth shit. So that's why they need to be seen. Like, you see them, they got all the presence in the world on social media, but when you go to the show, they boring on stage.
Well, question.
They don't even know how to hold a microphone.
Well, question. Okay, that being said, now let's personalize it. Why you think Royce fan haven't made it to the next level? Why isn't Royce fan industry? Or one of the upper names in the local market, you think?
It's a bigger grind, man. Bigger grind. Building my base. Getting more people to come, you know, like music.
But you know, that's interesting, because, you know, you was doing all the shows, you know, people knew who you was, and then you got dope music. So what is it that, you know what I'm saying, is the whole back? That's a good answer. That's the cute answer. But let's get into the meat and potatoes. What is the reason that you feel is have prevented Royce fan from being, you know what I'm saying, that star he should be, or up there with the upper, or what's considered the local artists and you got local talent. I mean, better, you know.
Everything timing, you know. You just got to keep grinding. Stuff happen. It take time. Like I said, people just got to see me. It ain't that I ain't took it to the next level. It's just progressing.
Oh, we have a caller.
Stay working.
Hello, you tuned in right now to BBG Radio. What's up, caller?
Hi, guys. I was just calling. Let me say firstly that I am a huge fan of you all.
Thank you.
Not only as independent artists, but collectively as a group. When can I see you all hitting the stage? When can I expect that?
Collectively as a group, I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Coming up probably next month. But do you follow
everybody at social media pages by any chance?
Yes, I do.
Well, we
I do.
we gonna post that. We gonna post comment. Right now, we can't announce it right now, but it'll be announced shortly.
Okay. Race. Drop. When can I see you perform that? When can we see that? That's like my favorite song of all time.
When you
That's my
bring,
jam.
when you come out and your homegirls come, I perform the song.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let me get
Video
going,
coming
guys, 'cause
soon,
I'm
too, for
at
that, too.
work.
Thank you for
I'm sorry?
calling in. Thank you for calling in, caller. He said the video
Are
coming
you welcome,
soon.
guys?
All right, thank you. Love you, baby. Have a nice day. Oh, shout out to the callers. See, you got support. Shout out to the callers. Oh yeah, what was I at? Yeah, now what do you think?
Laughably, that's why we don't take callers on our show. Because every time we get a caller,
Yeah, I was
that
like-
happens. I'm like,
I was
got
like,
another.
what do you like? What do you think? What do you think from what you see? What do you think it is that kept him from going to the next level? From what you seen,
I mean, it could be a number of things. You know what I'm saying? We all got to grind back. You know, get back to that grind that started it. You know what I'm saying?
I think certain artists too got to grind harder
Yeah.
than others because when you don't have a co-sign or you don't have nobody that's in these top positions that's gonna back you, I think that I think a lot of people look to reach out to those people and want handouts and want them to put them in positions. But when you don't have that, a lot of artists, you gotta grind, you know what I'm saying, a different type of way to get it.
You're going to have to grind because, for one, we don't make that type of music. Royce Fan don't make that type of music. You know what I'm saying? That everybody can get along with. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that Amigo sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but but that don't take away from the fact that he's still talented. He's still
We know you're
one of the
talented, but you still
top.
got to grind that talent. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the sound where everybody sounds alike.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to grind that. You got to make people believe in that.
True. Yeah. But how do you go about making people believe in it?
You know how to do it. You know, keep putting it in their ear. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep doing it. Like, you can't stop.
How do you feel about, let me ask you about this question, Rose. You've been in the game long enough. How do you feel about paying for shows and things of that nature? Do you think that helps?
No, paying for shows don't help. It's helping their pockets, but it don't pay to help. It's better to put it into a video or probably flyers or something more important than paying for shows.
What about getting your video on World Star and things of that nature? Do you think that's a help or?
World Star a good tool, but people did it without World Star. It just depends on what you're doing. I mean, it's cool, but it's better to build your own channel up. That way you ain't gotta worry about nobody else making the money. Build your own channel up, own website.
Ownership. Like the song, like Royce Fan song, ownership. So having ownership of your own product and your own self.
Yeah, if you distributing your music and putting it out there yourself, you ain't gotta worry about nobody else because you taking control of your own career.
Okay, now let me ask you about this too. We talked about Medicine One. We touched on that. Now I've also seen, because I follow your Twitter and your Instagram, all that, of course, faithfully, religiously.
Yeah.
Do you well, tell me about this Medicine 2 tweet? Like, is it Medicine 2 coming and when is it dropping? Do you have information on it or?
Coming soon. I think I'm gonna do a Medicine trilogy, man. Something just came over to me. I don't know when it's gonna drop. I didn't know when Medicine 1 was gonna drop. It dropped on Friday the 13th of this month, but I didn't know when it was gonna drop. So it dropped whenever it dropped, but I want to put videos out first.
Okay, yeah, that was gonna be my next question. If you did have a date, I was gonna ask, why not put out the videos that you want to put out, then pursue a Medicine 2?
Yeah, I am.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the plan, to put out videos and then do Medicine 2.
Okay,
sure.
like what about you? Do you plan on revisiting other projects?
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a lot of projects that I got previous that I need to do videos for the people.
Let's talk about two. Let's touch on two. D Players Ball 1 and 2. Now, I what I sense when it comes to your music, when I listen to your products, you could tell what space you're in when you listen to each project. If you're a true Royce fan and a true fan of Royce fan like I am, you can tell, what headspace you in when you made this project. And it's like each one is different. Mm-hmm. Like I feel you was more freer on one, but then you went through some on that's D Players Ball 1. You was more freer. Every life was fun. But when we got to 2, it was like things were happening. You know what I'm saying? Is that a true assessment, the difference between 2 and 1? And you had a lot less features. Like I noticed your project, you having less features. Is there a reason for that?
And one, man, I had a lot of features, man. Not too many, but at that time, I was kind of cool with rappers and stuff. But a lot of them turned out fake. So, man, to all you artists or whatever, man, you ain't got to step on nobody, to get where you going, because where you going, if you grind, you go get there anyway, no matter how long it takes. So, 2, I came back more serious, had experience, had a breakup. So, 2, it kind of spoke on that, and then just different kind of stuff. I was like, fuck people on that, and people was hating at the time and stuff like that. So, yeah, but you could tell the difference in the music.
Yeah, you definitely could tell the difference of music, and it seemed like you had that same mentality on Medicine 1. So it's basically like, do you go based off how you feeling and where you at that time when you making your projects and creating your music?
Yeah, because Medicine, that was basically created for the grind. That's like more Medicine, like, all right, this is a grind album. Like, it's time to get back to the basics. Like, no bullshit.
Like, okay, like, how he did say, one, he was cool with rappers and things like that. You could tell because he had a lot of features. On 1, it was like a load of them. Then 2,
I helped a lot of artists' careers too.
Yeah, you did. Ain't
nobody know them before they hopped on my songs.
Yeah, we're not gonna touch on that. But
naive.
Then 2, you slowed it down. You had a few features, but it was slowed down. It wasn't many. Then Medicine, it was pretty much all A-Mug. It was all A-Mug except for YC. I believe YC was the only one that wasn't on A-Mug. That's not on A-Mug.
Right.
What was the mindset behind that? You were just trying to keep it in the family, or what was the mindset?
Keep it in the family. I don't want to really do too much music with people no more.
What about artists with names? Would you be open to collaborating with a Payroll or Peasy or?
I mean, eventually, but not right now. I focus on me and my people and what we doing. So I probably would, but no, we gonna be them go-to guys.
Okay, well, what do you feel about? That's a good answer. That's 500 of you. Actually, that's 500 of you. I gotta sit and ponder.
We gonna be them guys they go to.
That's
shout out to them. They doing their thing. But
who's your favorite artist to work with?
Who would be my favorite artist to work with?
No, I'm saying out of all the artists that you work with, who do you say like, okay, who's like, it's time when I get this person on song, and when it's time for us to come together with music, it's a go time, like that you get excited. I'm sure you get excited about, not everybody, but the people that you choose to work with. That's why you do a song with them. But what get Royce fan really excited? What collaboration?
I know it get me excited when I do songs with YC, but it get me excited too when I do songs with Cartier Tay. For the fact that he get me out of my element, man. Some stuff, I couldn't have thought of. Very creative. We do the songs together, like, that's dope, because being in the group, everybody's supposed to be able to have everybody expand their mind. So
what makes a now for me personally, I would say this, for me personally, and it's not about me, but I'm gonna say this Add Me Up Gang is the best out of every situation I've been in, the best collection of artists with the most talent. So it's like, it feel like to me, if Add Me Up Gang don't make it to the plateau, it'll be equivalent to the Fab Five not winning the national title.
First, it don't. That ain't in a vocabulary.
That's what I'm saying. It has to happen. It's no reason why it shouldn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because it's so much talent not to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you not win? That's like if you got LeBron, KD, you got Russell Westbrook, all on the same. Like, how don't you win a championship? Like, The
only way you kidding is if everybody ain't on the same page.
That brings me to my next question.
Same page.
What do you believe? What do you feel will get Add Me Up Gang to the next level? One, and number two is, how do you have that foundation of having a successful group?
I think to have a successful group, everybody gotta be able to respect everybody's opinions, and then everybody they gotta bend a little bit and compromise. That's how groups work, because it can't be one person calling all the shots and we gotta do this and that. It gotta be, all right, you call the shots, he call the shots, I call the shots, everybody call the shots, and we come to agreement. Be like, yo, this is what we gonna do, and this is what we go push, and this is what we gonna work right now, or this how we gonna move.
Okay, and what do you believe, Add Me Up Gang has to do to be one of them considered one of them elite groups, not only in the city, but of the world?
Be out here collectively, everybody, one time, shoot videos, everybody pushing each other to do better, everybody pushing each other stuff like it's your stuff personally.
Now, a big thing that's big is 500. Is being 500. Now we see that being said on the internet a lot. Explain what is 500 and what's a 500 lifestyle consists of.
500 lifestyle, 500. You know how everybody say 100? You got a person that's 100. You 5 times realer than the average man. 500. That's where the saying come from. You got to be realer than the people who they claiming real, because 100, the dudes that be 100 don't even be 50. Yeah. Be like 25, 10. So be 500, 100. That's played. Be 500. Live a 500 lifestyle, because be real times 5. That way you do no phony stuff, no sucker stuff. Sucker free. Be sucker free.
That's cool. Yeah, that's the A. That's the A plus. That's the A plus answer. Now we don't see we know every group had disagreements. Every group, it go through a storm. How do y'all handle them? Because we don't see much. We don't see, like, on the internet, everybody seem cool. Everybody love each other. It's always brothers, so to the public eye. So how do y'all keep that, you know what I'm saying? How do y'all keep, or is there ever any disagreements or anything like that?
It's always disagreements. And anything is going to be disagreements, a group of people, because everybody got a different mentality. But you don't put that business out of there, because once you put it out there in the world, then that's what flips stuff around. When people fall out, that's because they put people in their business. You should never put people in your business. Keep whatever going on between you and your crew. That way can't nobody infiltrate.
Keep it in the family.
Of course.
Can't nobody infiltrate what y'all got going on.
Now, I see you was trying to touch on that hustle.
I mean, and our situation is different. We brothers, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, we might not have the same mothers, but we act like we do. You know what I mean? So we ain't got to worry about that. Like, we might argue today. You know what I'm saying? We argue all the time. But you love that person, and you want to see him go to the next level. So, and we arguing out of passion, because we want to see that next person make it.
Yeah, because Lord, no, I can't stand you.
Yeah, I can't stand you either, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see you make it to the next level. I want to see Royce Fan make it to the next level. Stacks B, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the group. So I can put my differences aside. You know what I'm saying? For that.
Hold on. I'm on live, too. People asking where I'm at. Hey, BBG Radio, Detroit Podcast. I need y'all to call in, too.
Yeah, call in.
Tune into the app.
248-579-5290. 248-579-5290.
And that's just how you do it, man.
Y'all tune in.
We're going to update we got to update the flyer, too.
248-579-5290. Y'all need to get in on this conversation and listen to what we saying. Detroit Podcast, BBG Radio 5 to 6. Yeah, so what's the next topic, man? I'm ready for him, man.
He said he
I'm
ready
boxing
for it.
them out like Rocky. That's the next
boxing
topic.
them out. You boxing them out like Rocky, eh? Well, the next topic is when can we expect the A-Mug chain? When you gonna drop an A-Mug chain?
A-Mug chain coming soon.
Oh, we doing something different.
Had Gary do that, man. Golden Sun. I'm
Oh,
go
yeah.
over that way, man.
Okay, like, but no, on a serious note, though, I do want.
We got a call.
Oh, we got a caller.
We got a caller calling. What up, though? Caller. State your name.
What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Flash.
What up, Flash?
What's cracking, lagging?
Yeah, man, we over here at
We on
BBG
BB.
Radio, Detroit Podcast. We over here just had that conversation about what does it take for artists to get to the next level.
Let me see. Wait. For us to get to the next level,
Who is this?
Flashy Boy B.
Okay.
yeah, follow me on at Flash SHH313 Instagram, Twitter. I got a new video on here now. Let's ride that bitch doing remix some
Well,
more
tell
of that
what-
shit, man.
In your opinion, what keeps an artist from making it to that next level?
What keeps it? Well, what keeps it is the negative energy. People in your circle. Sometimes it might even be your day ones and shit. You know, niggas don't be really showing the support like they're supposed to. Like, say if you drop the project, just off the strip, you shouldn't even have to ask your friends if they support you. They should share your shit with their gangs. So it be the lack of support and shit, man. And then once they see you actually making that transition, then they go, oh, man, you know, I've been there for you since. Nah, nigga. You wasn't really with me shooting in the gym. You can say you was all you want, but, you know, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, we feel you. I agree with that. I feel you. I agree with that. You know, thanks for calling in, man, because actually that you brought up a point that I was about to bring up.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he beat me
Yeah,
to
man.
it. He beat me to it.
The shit crazy, man. The shit be crazy. It's just, I don't know, man. Niggas be acting like this Instagram and all this other shit is just like, it'd be a bunch of clown ass corny shit going on, bro. It'd be like high school all over, but via internet.
Oh, yeah. I can agree with that.
You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Shit crazy.
Thanks for calling in, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow you too. We gotta
For
support
sure, man.
each
For
other.
sure, for sure.
Hey, y'all, tune
Oh,
in
wait,
Detroit
you
Podcast,
nigga.
BBG. For sure. Good luck on calling in.
All right.
Tune in Detroit
All right, bro.
Podcast,
All right,
BBG
bro.
Radio 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Big business gang.
Somebody else call in 248-579-5290.
Somebody else just called our sales line trying to get a hold of you guys, so they'll be calling in momentarily.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, we definitely got. I'm sorry, Cool Days, man. That was my bad. It was the wrong number on the flyer.
Don't look at the
Yeah,
number on
no,
the
no
flyer.
worries.
I just posted the number, so y'all call in.
Yeah,
Shout out to
so
my boy Kills.
Yeah,
man.
every studio has its own
Tuned in.
phone number.
yeah.
We got that new video talking about.
Another thing, man, like I was about to, what he brought up was lack of support. You know, do you feel like it's a lack of support of why, you know, artists
Of
can't
course.
make it to the next level?
Of course. If everybody supported you that was supposed to, we all be rich. I say that all the time. You know what I'm saying? They don't support you. Like, the people around you don't support you until they get big.
But why is that though? Why do you think that is?
Because people, they just love to celebrate with you after you put in all hard work. Just like I put up a meme, a girl pull up a meme. Like, it's crazy how people come to your graduation and they be there all deep and signs and everything, but they never ask you, was you good in college? Like, when you was in the dorm hungry, or could you get some money because, you know, you couldn't really work a job because you was focused on school, or did you need a ride to do something, or just even talk to them and have a conversation about sanity? That's just how the grind work. People just hop on board when they see you make it. And I don't think like they don't not want to support, but they just don't, because
I got a question too.
it's like the whole conformity thing, man. People conform to what other people do. People just scared the support until other people do, because they don't want to seem like a lame or dick rider for support somebody. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think that. I think it's that. But before, because I had a question too. I have been at, when's your next show? When is your next performance?
My next performance tonight, the Hip Hop Lab show with Lando and Crowd Freak.
What are you doing? What that saying, man?
I'm on live having callers call in.
Oh. Yeah, I'm like, what are you modeling with the sound?
Radio
like,
call
what
in,
are you
Detroit
doing?
podcast.
But they about the video gonna be dropped.
All right.
No, y'all call in. Here go the number right here. Tune in. We talking about some real stuff too.
Now, I don't think it's just that last point I want to touch on. I don't think it's just that. I think it's DJs. Like the DJs done changed. Like I remember back in the 90s.
So we got to call her. Yeah, hold that thought.
Caller.
BB, you tuned in to BBG Radio. What's the business?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on with my guys, 500 boys, man? It's that B. Y'all already know.
My baby, what's going on, bro?
What's up with y'all boys, man?
Hey,
what's going on?
Hey, mug, you already know, man. Shout out to my dog, Rich fan. Y'all make sure y'all go get that medicine.
Yeah.
Tidal, Spotify, everything. You know what I'm saying? Go grab that. Hey, mug. What's up with y'all boys, man? What's going on?
Hey, man, we need you to touch on this topic real fast. What prevent a lot of artists from making it to the next level, in your opinion?
Distractions, bro. Like me personally, I feel like distractions as far as like women. You know what I'm saying? People take, they lose their focus and focus on women. You know what I'm saying? Just focus in general. You know what I'm saying? Without focus on, you know what I'm saying, your plan or what you trying to accomplish, that'll throw your complete plan off. If you're not focused on it, focusing on the wrong stuff.
Actually, I agree. I agree with that. That wasn't brought up.
I do feel like it's imperative that, you know what I'm saying, that people, take care of their families, but in order to take care of your family, you got to go through with your plan in order to make that money to take care of your family. So,
yeah, that's 500. That's 500.
Hey, Stack.
What's up, though?
Before you go into anything else, shout out your Instagram and everything, and your new song is out.
Oh yeah, man. Follow me on Instagram, StackB500. That's STAKB500. And my new single, is on Tidal, Spotify, all that, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? And I got another single on the way called Way Too Much. So y'all get at me, man. Hey,
500. We got another caller. Stack, thanks for calling in, bro. We gonna play that Young King
Absolutely,
before
bro.
we go.
500.
Yeah. Come to Cool Fan Music Group.
Hey, caller, you tuned in to Big Business Gang Radio?
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal?
What's the business?
Man, it's Kels. I'm calling to holler at my man Royce on air.
Go ahead, brother.
What's the deal, Kels?
Chilling. Man, I'm listening to the subject y'all speaking on, man, about support and the lack of support, man. It's crazy because, especially where we from, it's like in Detroit, they don't want to be called a dick sucker by supporting people. And it's like, or they'd be like, well, he ain't coming to my stuff, so I ain't going to his.
Right.
But you don't, but we go to everybody's strip club party though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to something real that's gonna make a difference, we ain't there. But we at everybody party, period. And don't even mess with the promoter. We might go to the party just to stun on the promoter. You feel me?
You're right. You're right about that.
Gotta make sure the frame's extra clean, because I don't really rock with dudes like that. You feel me?
You're right though.
But when it comes to something that makes sense, we got this mental block, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I ain't trying to do something that's gonna support somebody that look like me.
Right.
Oh, true. Crabs in the barrel.
It's like it's a crab in the barrel mindset. With it's sad. I'll put you like this: the Insta thoughts, the strippers, and all of that. Why the hell they support each other more than the real G's support each other? You ever realize the girls ain't got no problem with posting another girl to get some followers because they see the benefits instantly.
Yep. They be like, shout out my bae. Yeah, that's.
But see that, but a lot of them though too.
The fellas don't want to post nobody because we don't see the difference instantly because we ain't getting that kind of love. Royce ain't walking around with his shirt off, getting followers. You feel?
But no, I think it's all.
And I ain't doing it. You dig? So
But see,
I don't know.
All right, thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah,
we got another caller.
Good look,
All right,
Kel.
for sure.
Good looking.
Good looking, brother.
You know it, bro. Peace.
Hey, you tuned in to BBG Radio. What's the business?
What up, dog? This your girl Tree calling all the way from Birmingham, Alabama. Originally from Detroit, Michigan. You feel me?
Oh,
Just
Alabama
calling in to
love.
support my boy. Just calling in to support my homeboy Royce. Letting him know that money be my medicine, and these hoes make me sick. You feel me?
Yo.
Well, she got the CD. Thanks
Nothing
for
but love. You feel me? Nothing but love.
thanks for the
good look.
support. Because that's what we need. We need more support.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I just wanted to show y'all that Southern love. Like I said, born and raised in Detroit on the east side, but I'm in Birmingham, Alabama right now, just calling in to support my boy. You feel me?
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. You frying chicken today? 'Cause I heard in the South they like to fry chicken.
Got some fried chicken, some collard greens, some macaroni, some yams, some ham, whatever you need.
That's what I'm
Some
talking
peas,
That'd be medicine.
tomatoes,
Southern hospitality.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
some Kool-Aid. You feel me? And I'm ready to get home to one of the corned beef sandwiches. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Need some chili cheese fries, some coney dogs in my life.
Oh
Real
yeah.
They
chicken.
don't know.
Peter.
They don't know nothing about that. They still say drinks down here. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about no pop.
Oh, they don't know. Oh
Right.
man, the beverage.
They don't know nothing.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about that.
Thanks for calling in. Thanks for the love, all the way from Alabama.
All the way from Birmingham, Alabama.
Hey.
Actually, some good points was brought up.
We getting some love.
Yeah, that was some good points. Before we get off air, I'm gonna touch on this. I was talking about the DJs,
Right.
but how my mans was talking about, we don't post each other. But see, what you fail to realize, a lot of them dancers have relationships with each other already.
True.
They have their friends.
Oh, we got another caller right now.
Another caller.
We high. We can't even talk. We
All
gotta-
right.
Hey, you tuned in to BBG Radio. What's the business?
Hey, what's going on, Royce?
What's going on? Who this?
Excuse me?
Who this?
This Cassie.
What's up, Cassie?
Nothing much. Working hard. How can I purchase your new EP?
My EP is on iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, Google Play.
Oh, you on
Apple
Google Play?
Music.
Okay, cool.
Type in Royce Fan Medicine. 7 songs.
Medicine?
Yeah. And get your music on and roll out on this nice, beautiful day.
Okay, I definitely will. Are you single?
Ooh. Is you single?
Nah, I'm off the market.
What?
Oh, are you? Well, that's good. Okay, well, I won't bother you no more. I will be downloading it, though. Thank you.
All right,
Thanks for
thank you.
calling in.
Well, go ahead before we get another caller. Hurry up.
I
Y'all
was
keep
saying
calling.
it was it's the DJ. We about to be off air in a minute. Oh yeah, before we leave, we gonna play that Add Me Up gang. This is also on Royce CD Medicine. Before we get off air, we gonna play that too, ending out the show. But I was talking about the DJs, and a lot of these dancers, they be having relationships. This is why, like, I'm gonna tell you personally, I don't post other artists. I don't on my social media, that I don't know or don't have a relationship, because I know you wouldn't do that for me,
True.
So I'm not gonna do it for you, because I feel like people, when they get a little fame, everybody get the big head, you know what I mean? And everybody feel like they done made it. And you could share somebody's album cover, they don't even say thank you or like it.
Right.
Something's wrong with that to me. So that's why I don't do it. That's why if you on my Instagram, if it's not me, Royce Fan, Stack B, Ace Envy, my people, our hustle, You know, you'll see. That's what you see on my social. That's why I don't do it. But to answer dog question, a lot of them dancers, they have relationships. We don't have relationships with every artist. You know, like if the artists that have relationships post who they have relationships with. You see what I mean? That makes sense.
Well, see, the concept of dancers too, the women, they be uplifting each other more than the males.
That's because they have that's because they have relationships.
Well, it's not even
Yeah,
that.
and really, man, women, it ain't always been that way, man.
Well, we tried to do that 2014. You know what I'm saying? So we went through that already. So we already know what it is. Like how many was on our shows, the Big Business Gang shows, the Cool Fan shows back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And then they turned their back on us when it was time for them to get up there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists today, they was on our shows back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know who they were. Like, come on. But that's why nobody promotes nobody no more. Now, that dancing situation is a little different. Music, they ain't doing it. So I think that's what it is for music. Nobody promoting no more because you already know you just trying to use me to get to that next level. And after that, that's what it is.
Yeah, that was actually you're right. Actually that is very right. That is very right. But we enjoyed having you on there, Royce. We was like, time is up. I gotta say, I gotta shout out to Cool Dave. You know, shout out to Cool Dave.
It's good for show.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
Had myself on mute. Yeah, good for show, guys.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Well, I mean, I know you've done shows before, but yeah, good for show here.
Thank you. We all here. You tune in to us every Thursday on Podcast Detroit, Big Business Gang Radio.
What's the business?
You know, shout out to Royce Fan. Go get medicine. And shout out to Koofy.
Scoop.
Yeah, Scoop. Yeah, Scoop. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, Exclusive Visions.
Right.
Shout out to him, you know, holding the camera, doing the hard work. We appreciate you, my dog. You know, and again, thanks for coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? You already know.
But he gonna be back, so
yeah, you already know I love you. You know, it's all
man.
love.
Can't stand you, bro.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I gotta get that. We got that medicine. Everybody go get medicine.
Yeah, man.
You know, and we talked about Add Me Up Gang, so we're gonna close the song. We're gonna close our show out with the song. Go ahead and introduce the song.
What song?
Young King.
Oh.
That's what I thought. Yeah. This is Royce Fan times Stack Beat times Cartier Tay collectively. Add Me Up Gang, A-Mud 2684, Young King, I'm gold.
Big Business Gang Radio. See you next week, guys.
That was good.